This is DSN TV, showcasing the ability in disability, proudly brought to you by the PA people.
And everybody's always got Friday on their minds. You're on DSN, showcasing the ability in disability. My name is Tony Telfer. A pleasure to have you all with us today. Coming to you live from Finland, bringing you stage 2 of the Super European Goalball League for 2016-17. And if you want to get the results, they're all posted on the SEGL Facebook page. So if you go and just put in SEGL, you'll be able to get those details up as well from all the games. But all the scores are being posted both half and full time on the scoreline. The next game, which will kick off in a couple of minutes, is between Näpäjä and Hansa Rostock. And for RGC Hansa Rostock, now I do apologise because Marcel Lehmann, he was actually number 6, so he was the number 6 player in the game earlier on today. So I do apologise, but I didn't get the change of number. So, as I said, we can only do what we work with. So I do apologise to any of his friends and family who may have been listening or watching. So there you go. But I would imagine the lineup would be Danny Muss and Reno Tide, and also Lehmann again. Played very well in the first game. Very well indeed. So we'll certainly see whether that is the case. It looks like it's going to be Honkanen here, along with Montanen, I would say. And let me just have a quick look at my little brown book here. So it's going to be Ville Montanen, Petro Pozio, and also Mika Honkanen, I would imagine, would be their starting lineup, but we'll see. We'll try and get a gauge. I'll just have a quick look up the other end and see whether we can get an actual gauge on that end there. I'm just double checking to see whether Mr. King's come online as yet, but he hasn't, so anyway, let's have a look and see. Trying to look over the top of people here. Okay, it's number... Yes, it is 6, so it is going to be Lehmann. Looks like Mars. And also Tide. Reno Tidy. Or Tide. I'm not sure if there's Tide or Tidy. Either way, I'm sure that I will get told eventually if I'm saying it wrong. As I said, you put up with these things when you broadcast, so it's all in the interpretation and the pronunciation. So, but I trust everybody's enjoying the coverage as much as I'm enjoying it, being able to bring it to you. And don't forget, if you want to get your event done, stick your hand in your kick and let's see whether we can organise it for you. Thank you very much. Just heard from Miko, so Telemahi starting with Ville Montanen, and he's on the left wing, and in the centre is going to be Mika Honkanen. So interesting change in tactics, but anyway, ball thrown in. Ball in the hands of Honkanen. Tries from the centre, right hand for a bouncing ball into the centre. Blocked there nicely, that is Muss in the centre. Plays the ball off now. A nice bouncing ball on that occasion by the right wing, and that is Lehmann. Ball now in the hands of Ville Montanen. Slim ball down the line. Doesn't get through on this occasion. This is that's really the change of positioning. Nice cross-court ball, but blocked out on this occasion. So as I will clarify, but it's the only thing about being on ground level is that sometimes you can't see the other end as clearly, but it's a line out at present. The ball blocked, dropped in out of the right wing. Yeah, it's Lehmann goes into the centre, blocked by Honkanen, goes forward, does a chase it, passes it across now to Telemahi. Marcos Telemahi with the ball now. Flat ball, cross ball, doesn't get through Mars. Mars lays it off now to Reno Tide. No, it's actually to again to nice ball too, and that was to Lehmann. So the ball now with Veli Montanen on the left wing. Runs outside the court, goes with the discus, flat ball down the line and through the arms into the back of the net for a goal. Nice ball there by Montanen. And actually, is that number 6 or is it number 5? No, it looks like it's 6. I'm just going to clarify. Might actually be Christian Freeball. It might be 5, but we'll get clarification in a little bit. Ball blocked by Honkanen. Runs across in front of Montanen. Veli Montanen on the left wing. Näpäjä up 1-0 at the moment. Ball blocked there. Now this is that's tied. Reno tied. Great ball down the line. Picked up by Montanen. Passed it across to Telemahi. Telemahi now with the ball. Down a pass. High ball. So high ball number 6. So Telemahi. So we have got Mars. I can see it's Mars or Tied. And Tied's got the ball. I'm just waiting to see who the other one is down there. I think it is. There's the ball right into the C post. Good ball. Score is now 1-1. So 1-1 is the scoreline. Ball in the hands now of Montanen. Yeah, no, Honkanen now takes it, goes from the centre and throws the ball straight out for the centre. You've got 5.5 metres each way and you throw it out for the centre. I just can't work that out for the life of me anyway. It's a bouncing ball and straight through. Magnificent ball there. Now, it looks like it is a layman, but I'll get clarification because I can't quite see whether it's a 5 or a 6 from here. Montanen's gone across to take this ball, flat ball, into the BC area. Doesn't get through the defences of Mars. Now, hands off to Tied. Reno Tied throws the ball into the centre. Ball's laid off by Honkanen. Into the hands now of Telemahi again. Telemahi goes with a cross-court ball. Nicely blocked on that occasion by Mars. Ball goes out. Ball now thrown, but just straight to... Easy throw there, easily picked up by Honkanen and lays it off to Montanen. Veli Montanen now goes across court into the centre though. Danny Masters there. Ball now. Bouncing ball. Oh, Honkanen's misread that and flicked that straight up and over. So it was a soft goal. Honkanen's legs were too close together on that occasion, it appeared. Telemahi's going to take this throw from west to centre. Bouncing ball going for the C post, doesn't get through. Reno Tide's there, blocks the ball nicely. Masters are chasing, he's going to take this through now. Hands it off the Tide into the centre. This time Honkanen's there and blocks it nicely. Lays it off now to Veli Montanen. Montanen now with the ball. Sets himself, goes across court, doesn't get through the defences of Mars. Tide picks it up, he runs across to the right wing to take the throw. Puts it in the centre, and up and over Honkanen again, no! Oh! Great work by Telemahi and Honkanen blocked that in the end. So Honkanen's out already, and coming in is Petri Pozio. So this is going to throw things around. Where's Telemahi going to go? Is he going to go to the middle, or is Pozio going to go to the middle? Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So. German side in the ascendancy at the moment. We're unlucky not to score another goal, but didn't get it through, so Pozio's going into the middle. So Petri Pozio's going into the centre. Interesting move. So noise. So number 1 to defend it. So it is actually number 6. It is Lehman on court, so I was right the first time. But it's Danny Mars who's going to defend. Prediction time, I reckon he'll defend this ball. Montanen goes across and doesn't. Nice ball there. So 2-3 is the scoreline. Nice ball there by Montanen. Tide throws from the centre. Bouncing ball almost does get straight through. Gets through Pozio and gets through the feet of Montanen. So 4-2. They've got to lift their game here, Näpäjä. They're really struggling at the moment. Pozio throws from the centre. Defended on excursion. Bouncing ball into the centre, thrown by Lehman. Low ball laid across now to Telemarki. Telemarki goes across, course ball up and forward. Danny Mars does the chasing. Lays the ball off now to Lehman. Lehman, oh, high ball. So number 6. So there's a chance here to get it back to 4-3. So it's going to be Marcel Lehman to do the defending here. Montanen has the ball. Billy Montanen comes in now. Goes down the line. Magnificent ball straight into the back of the net. Great work. Went to the stock standard ball into the centre. The score is now 3-4. So, ball again now in the hands of Lehman. Then just pushes the ball wide. Got enough angle on it, but just turned the ball wide outside the left-hand post as it appears to you on the screen. Pozio throwing from the centre. Huge stomp. Lucky not to be called for noise. There's been a few very close calls here. Tight bouncing ball. Beats Pozio into the back of the net and bounces over the top of Montanen. Score is now 5-3. So Näpäjä seem a little bit off their game at the moment. Montanen. Nice skipping ball, but Dorito Tides there, picks it up. Goes across, going to throw from the other side of the court. Hooks it into that post once again. Again, Montanen managed to get hold of this ball. Heading for the net, but managed to just turn it out, called out, then goes down the line again. Oh, into the back of the net again from Montanen. Montanen's having a good. Montanen's keeping Näpäjä in this game at the moment. So the score is now 4-5. Ball now in the hands. Marcel went for the bouncing ball, didn't achieve anything on that occasion. Ball played across to Telemarki. Telemarki now on the right wing. Comes in. A flat ball. Oh, great work by Reno Tide. Takes it. He's going to take this from the centre. Comes in now. Goes with the discus. Bouncing. High bouncing ball. Almost got over the top of Pozio. Picks it up nicely though. Runs into the goals. Runs out to his right and continues with the ball out that direction. But the ball's off Tide. Goes forward. Mars does the chasing. Tide with the ball now. Skipping ball goes up to get over the top, and just Pozio got enough to push that ball wide. Was heading towards the back of the net, but didn't get there on that occasion. Ball now in the hands of Montanen. Billy Montanen goes with a flat ball into the centre, blocked by Mars. Hands it off now. This is Lehman. Lehman on the right, way down the far end. Goes through bouncing ball, not a lot on that. Montanen picks it up, goes with a quick return. Skipping ball, but misses the court. Spins the ball wide out to the right, left-hand side. Ball dropped in now on the right wing. Ball now, once again. In the hands of... magnificent ball by Petro Pozio. And I was going to say in the hands of Tide, you know, it was actually... It was actually Marcel Lehman, and he didn't get back across, but a quick return there by Pozio, and ties it up, 5-all. This time Pozio picks up, lays off Telemarki. Marcos Telemarki now. Discus bouncing ball. Ball straight into the back of the net by Telemarki, nice ball. Got over the top of Mars there. They've come back, 6-5. The bouncing ball across, this time Pozio's there. So timeout Näpäjä. So it gives me a chance just to sit for a moment, and I can let everybody know this. As I said, they were down and looked well, not gone, but they were certainly in or appeared to be in a little bit of trouble. But they seem to be going along okay now. So we wait and see. They were down 3-1 at one stage, and then they conceded a goal off after scoring one and to take it out to 4-2, and then it went to 4-3 with a penalty, then 5-3, and now it's 6-5. So Näpäjä have fought their way back nicely into this. So Näpäjä, and look, it's thanks to Ville Montanen, who's throwing exceptionally well. Poor old Mikko Honkanen started off not very well in the centre. The ball now. Thrown by Montanen from the centre, blocked by Mas. Lays the ball off to Bruno Tide. Tide goes to the right-hand side of the court. And goes for the gap, trying to get through the gap between Montanen and Pozio. Doesn't get through. Pozio does a chasing, lays it off to Montanen. Billy Montanen. Whoa, he's hooked that straight out. It went out before the before the high ball line. And it went out at pace, let me tell you. Ball now in the hands of Lehmann. Lehmann bouncing ball across Pozio, but Telemaki's there. Marcos Telemaki comes in now, goes across court. Nice ball, blocked on this occasion by Lehmann. Lehmann goes around behind Mas, takes the ball, flat ball, doesn't get through the defence. This time he's quicker back into position, back into where he was. The ball with Pozio thrown from the centre for Näpäjä. Näpäjä goes for him once again, but this time up with it. Down the line, thrown out on that occasion. Down the line by Lehmann. Montanen sends the ball back down to Lehmann again, straight down the line. Lehmann throwing from the centre this time, but into Pozio in the chest. Goes a thought of a quick return and lays the ball off. Telemaki now on the right wing has the ball, goes with a flat ball. Reno Tide controls the ball nicely. Been around for a long time, Tide. Good play, goes around the left to the right of centre, goes back to the left of centre and hooks it back to the right of centre, up over Montanen and just pushes the ball wide on that occasion. So ball now in the hands of Montanen. Goes across the top front of Mas, but right, Tide is there, Reno Tide. Picks the ball up now on the left wing for Hansa Rostock. Up and over into the back of the net. Off Telemaki on that occasion. Taking it away, so ties it up at 6-all. So Näpäjä, it goes to the quick return by Telemaki, doesn't get through. Yeah. Bouncing ball on this occasion. Pozio doesn't go, but Montanen's there. Goes to the right-hand side of the centre. Goes to that area again between Mas and Tide. I think if they're going to target anywhere, I'll be targeting the other side. I'll be targeting Lehmann. Particularly when he takes the throw out from the other side of the court. Bouncing ball, though, into Pozio, into the centre. Petri Pozio picks the ball up now. Right in the centre. It's a bouncing ball. A lot of bouncing, a lot of height. Timeout, Hansa Rostock. So 6-all at the moment. So yeah, interesting times ahead at the moment for, as I said, 2:47 remaining in the first half, and it's currently 6-all. Now, Troy, if you're out there, feel free to call in. If anybody wants to call in, you can give us a call at dsn.net.au. We'd love to hear from you. Call in on Skype and let me know what your thoughts are and how things are, where you are, in whatever part of the world you're in. And I can tell you that it's bloody cold here in Finland. I think it was -4 or -5 when I was outside before, so it's very cold. The sun was out though, so I can tell you that. So, but don't forget, when we're done, we're editing all of these up. The games are being cut after each game, and we'll be getting rid of things that we don't need, but the other things we will put up onto our YouTube. There's a cross-court ball on this occasion from Lehmann, doesn't get through. Score is 6-all. Ball with Telemaki. Walking towards the end of the 1.5 metre line. Cross-court ball going up across Danny Mas. Doesn't get through though. Next ball into Montanen, who fumbles it, but fumbles it across in front of himself over the sideline. Vinny Montanen starting off court, runs on court now. Goes for the narrow angle between the A-B. Doesn't get through on this occasion. Well picked up there by Mars. Hands it off to Lehman. Lehman goes with the flat ball, picked up by Pozio. Thought about the quick return. Doesn't go with it on this occasion. Petri Pozio goes to the right of centre. Goes for the aiming for the post, but pushes the ball wide. Oh, it's a ball well down the offside. No, down the offside. I think I'm calling cricket again. Down the right-hand side of the court. The left-hand side as you look at it. Bouncing ball from Monson goes across into the chest of Tide. Comes in now. Masters the clap count. There's a ball. Pozio dives at the last second to cover the ball up nicely. Hands the ball off now to Telemarki. Marcus Telemarki. It's a hard ball straight down to the centre. Masters are chasing. Very, very agile for a young man. He is. I think he's only... Well, I'll check his age. I thought he was only 17 or something like that. How long is it? Yeah, 17. So, I suppose at that age you are going to be agile, aren't you, in most cases. The ball now with Lehman starts off court, goes a big cross court. Pozio is there though, picks the ball off nicely. Petri Pozio throwing from the centre. Going for that great ball under Mars. Didn't get down quick enough on that occasion. So the score should be 7-6 by my count. It might be 8-6 or 8-7. The ball that missed well wide on that occasion. It went out very, very early indeed. It's almost half time. Montanen's come across to take this from the other side of the court. And it's been put out straight away. Actually, it wasn't Montanen, it was Pozio. I do apologise. Tide throws, aiming to try and get through the defences of Montanen. Picks up, goes with a quick return where the ball's come from. But Reno Tide cools the cucumber, picks the ball up. Comes in now, bouncing ball. Oh, almost got through the defences. You see the ball coming in at the last minute. The dives of both Pozio and Telemarki get the ball out. Telemarki goes with the ball. Ball's off Tide forward. Drop back in now. And comes in there once again. Cross court ball, and that will do us for half time. So at half time, the score is 8-6, I think the score. Yes, I think that's the score. 7-6.
RGC Hansa 6. Puolella Näpäjä 7, RGC Hansa 6.
So there you go. So 7-6, and we'll put some music on and be back with you. So 6-7 is the score. Hansa will start with the ball. So Marcus Telemarki out, and in is Mika Honkanen. The ball dropped into Hansa centre. So Tide takes that ball, takes the first throw, and blocked out on this occasion. A line out. It's been done. So, hopefully I'm not affecting my camera too much as I'm looking at the view here. As you can see, Erky. You can see Mikko in the camera line at the moment. So he's just walked out. Ball now blocked by Danny Mars. Tide picks the ball up, walks it across to Lehman. Lehman goes with the flat ball, doesn't get through. Blocked in this occasion by Honkanen. And that goes then thrown by Petri Pozio. So Mika Honkanen's gone into the middle. Sorry, yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Mika. Fantastic, thanks, Miko. Of course, we couldn't get by without the help that Miko and Erky have given me this weekend. So we've got Honkanen on in the centre. We've got Pozio on the left wing, and Montanen on right, which is interesting because he normally plays left. Well, he's actually playing left, so that's actually Pozio there with the ball. No change here. Tide goes across court, going for that post where Montanen is, doesn't get through. Got Mas in the centre here. There's a ball across. Ooh, managed to get the feet of onto it into Tide. Mas has gone out of the way now. Tide throwing it for the centre, hooks it across, aiming for that A post. Doesn't get through on this occasion. Blocked by Pozio, who's going to run around and aim for that post. Hands of Lehman come out and kill the ball nicely. Lehman goes across, runs across court, hooks it back to into the centre, and they've gone the wrong way, and it's got straight through. Danny Mas actually went to try and push himself to compensate for Lehman not getting back quickly enough. But what's actually happened is he's gone too far, and the ball's actually played the double bluff, and the ball's gone through to the BC area. Tidy with the ball goes down, but blocked on this occasion by Honkanen. Honkanen has gone to the right, bouncing ball is up and lands forward in front of Mas on this occasion. So Danny Mas with the ball. Plays it off now to Tide. Tide goes across court. Pushed wide on this occasion by Honkanen, by Montanen. Billy Montanen goes with a flat ball. Doesn't get through the defence. Tide comes in behind Mas. Danny Mas moves out of the way now. Tide goes with a discus throw. Aiming for that BC gap, but by Pozio. Oh, Mas has just got his feet to the ball. Would have got through because Tide wasn't there. So substitution. So out number one, of course, which is Danny Mas, did well. And we've got Tobias Damashek coming in. So Damashek coming in. So now we've got a change in positioning here. Looks like yes, Lehman might be going into the middle. Well, they're both standing in the middle at present. So Damashek's going to be coming in. It'll be easy to spot. He's a blonde-haired fellow. And so Damashek has gone on to the right wing. And Lehman has gone into the middle. The ball's been blocked out. So Lehman in the centre, Tide on the left, and Damashek. Ball now into the centre, picked up by Lehman. Lehman goes with the cross court ball, but into the chest there of Honkanen. That'll do him a world of good. Honkanen lays it off now to Pozio. Petri Pozio with the ball now. Bouncing ball. Oh, gee whiz, I tell you what, Damashek. Lucky to get that onto it. Damashek bouncing ball across court, but into the waiting arms of Pozio. Petri Pozio now with the ball. Oh, and just missing the mark on that occasion. But Reno Tide come in a fair way. Reno Tide goes right across, then walks back to his side of the court, and a big hook across to the other side of the court, trying to confuse him. It didn't work on this occasion. Montanen stayed at home and pushed the ball out. Ball now in the hands of Billy Montanen. Goes down that line, trying to get through Damashek. Doesn't do it on this occasion. Damashek with the ball now. Comes in. Cross-court ball doesn't achieve anything on that occasion. The ball now with Pozio. Petri Pozio now with the ball in hand. Self-set. Bouncing ball into Lehman. Lehman goes across to the left wing to take the throw. Cross-court ball. Into the body, though, there of Honkanen. He's going to throw the ball from centre on this occasion. We got Honkanen now. Sends it straight down and hardly had to move. Lehman lays it off to Damashek. Damashek now. The ball blocked out on this occasion. Ball now in the hands of Montanen. Billy Montanen goes with a flat ball. Feet come out from Lehman. Runs off, hands the ball off by hand to Tide. Ball into the centre though. Pozio with the ball now on the right wing there. There's a flat ball, high ball. Yeah, if it's a flat ball, high ball, they could hear the pop come out, but it obviously didn't touch the court in time. You know that Damashek, he's Tobias Damashek. Goal has been scored. Brilliant effort there by Posio, and the groans and the grunts and everything else. So the score is now 7-8 in favour of Näpäjä. Into the centre though. Easy for Lehman. So timeout was called. So there we go with the timeout. The score is 7-8. So you're listening to the live and exclusive coverage on the Disability Sports Network, showcasing the ability and disability of the games of the Super European Goalball League Stage 2, live from Finland. My name's Tony Telfer. Good game here, 7-8. And this is the first time we've seen Germany make a substitution. We're bringing on Tobias Damashek. We're playing on the right wing, and of course we have Marcel Lehman in the centre, and we have Reno Tide. Great name. So Reno, anyway, ball back in the hands of Tide. Hooks it across, doesn't get a score on this occasion, but with Montanen. Vili Montanen now comes in, aiming ball into the centre, picked up though. Oh, magnificent ball! Great work there by the number 6 there. And of course that is Marcel Lehman, picked it up and sent it straight back where it came from, straight underneath, flat ball in the goal. So it's tied everything up now, 8-all in the second half of this game. This is the I think for 2 games, maybe 3 games after this. I'll double check in a minute. Into the centre, picked up there. Into the centre, thrown by Damashek. Honkanen does the chasing, runs it back, drops it back to Montanen. Vili Montanen now. Flat ball, but straight. She goes with a quick return once again. Is he going to get through the stop? No. Fool me once. Good luck, fool me twice. Well, didn't happen, so Damashek throwing from the right wing. Skipping ball into the middle, picked up by Honkanen. In the centre, Lehman's looked very comfortable since he's been in the centre. Ball now in the hands of Tide. Ball off Honkanen, does the chasing. Ball now with Montanen. Picked up again, goes with a quick return on that occasion. And that was by Lehman. And timeout is being called. Timeout Näpäjä. So there you go. So timeout. 8-7 is the scoreline here. So sorry, 8-all is the scoreline. So yeah, doing very, very well indeed. Both sides are. This is the first time we've seen had a look at somebody else from. Well, I've had a look at somebody else from Rostock, from Hansa Rostock. But seen Reno Tide a few times before, but haven't seen a lot of. Certainly seen nothing of Lehman, and he impresses me. Haven't seen anything of Danny Maas, but at 17 the kid's can be all right, I reckon. Ball in the hands now. Thrown from the centre by Honkanen, but straight into the chest of Lehman, who's doing very well in the centre. Going for that gap. Honkanen gets there and gets enough on it this time to push the ball wide. So, Mika Honkanen hands off to Vili Montanen. Montanen sends it into the centre, but easily picked up by the Hansa Rostock centre, and of course that is Marcel Lehman. Montanen flat ball straight into Marcel once again. He sends the ball cross court on this occasion, blocked by Posio, but Honkanen looks like he's going to take the throw. He is. Goes straight across. He's got great positioning, this young man. There goes with the discus by Tide, goes across court, doesn't get through anything on this occasion. Ball now in the hands of Montanen, who goes across. It's up but controlled on this occasion by Tobias Damashek. Damashek now with the ball. Goes across court. Blocked on this occasion nicely by Posio. Posio now with the ball. Gets himself set. On the right wing. bouncing ball straight into the centre. Nicely blocked on that occasion by Lehman. Lehman hands off to Tide. Tide goes down the line. No way home at this stage. Ball now in the centre. Oh, it's off the hand and controlled just there by Tide. Tide goes across to take from the other side of the court. And throws from the centre, a bouncing ball. Up and over into the back of the net. Nice bouncing ball. So 9-8 is the scoreline. Once a bouncing ball. Davishek is there, blocks the ball out, line out. He's called. The ball now dropped back in. Tobias Davishek now with the ball. Goes across court, but blocked by Pozio. Now, let me just have a look and see, as I've got a message on Skype, I think. Yeah, let me just have a look and see what I have. So, ball over has been called. And looks like it might be, let's see if I can get Troy up now on the line. I've been watching the game, but I will try and get and so we've got Mr. King online. He's on an endeavour to get him up. Next ball into, but blocked on this occasion by Zemacek. Now in the hands of Näpäjä substitution. Honkanen out and Marcus Telemarki, and it gives me an opportunity to welcome Troy King. Troy, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, evening over there, I think.
Good evening all.
Right, so now Troy, have you been watching?
I have, mate. I have. It's really interesting seeing this matchup. What is it? 8-all, is it?
9-8 now.
9-8. Okay.
9-8 with Hansa up.
Yeah. Look, some of what I've been watching is basically there's not a lot of outballs. Not a lot of balls going out at all. I think I was trying to count them. I got up to about 40 throws before a ball went out, and I just, it's unbelievable. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Next ball is thrown off Lehman, picked up by Reno Tide. Tide's going to throw this from the centre. Comes in now, discus throw into the centre. Has it got through? No, it hasn't this time. It looks like Pozio's gone back into the centre with Telemarki's gone to the wing. Unhappy game for Honkanen. This Lehman is very impressive, Troy. He's throwing now, the number 6 for Hansa Rostock. Bouncing ball into the centre. Blocked there by Pozio. Oh, Telemarki's in the centre, is he? Yeah. There's a great ball there that got through. On that occasion, I'm just trying to see though, I'm just trying to pick up whether... Yeah. Anyway, here we go. So, squares the ball going up now. Tied with the ball. Goes down looking for that gap. Doesn't get through on this occasion. And they'll get your thoughts at break of play. Troy.
Sure.
There's a bouncing ball into the centre. Oh, fumble on this occasion by Lehman. Doesn't come to anything though. He picks it. Picks the ball up quite nicely. There's a bouncing ball on this occasion. Cross court ball. Have a look and see who we've got now. Up and the ball's running loose, but good scramble by the Hansa side. Picked up by Lehman. He sends the ball back in. Marcel Lehman, good player. Fitted in nicely into the centre after Danny Mast was subbed out. Ball now with Tide. Reno Tide. Probably one of the greatest names in goal ball anyway, Reno. The ball is blocked out. Now Montanen on the left wing from Näpäjä has the ball. Goes across, up and over into the back of the net. Bounces up over the top of Lehman on that occasion. So 10-9 is score now, and Näpäjä up. Tide throws the ball but misses the mark on this occasion. So been interesting play, Troy, I must admit.
Yes, mate. Just remind me, who's the team with the white sleeves closest to the camera?
This is RGC Hansa Rostock, the German side, and they're currently down 10-9. After they jumped out to an early lead too, they were out 3-1, and then it got back to 3-2. Then they scored the next throw, which put it up to 4-2. I think was half time might have been
6-all.
6-all or 7-6 actually.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, 7-6. So, but no, an interesting thing. Haven't seen a lot of substitutions. We saw a few in the last game with Fifth Malmo. They pretty much gave everybody a run, but so far Näpäjä's had all of them, but they've only got 4. But the Hansa side, they've only used the 4 players thus far.
Yeah, the Russia side, I think you said the closest to the camera,
German
they
side
let themselves down was the number 1, their centre, should have been probably subbed a little bit earlier because they were targeting him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. They're German, Troy.
Yeah, German, sorry, German.
Yeah. Tied with the ball now, comes in, hooks it across, aiming for the C post. Doesn't get through on this occasion. Blocked wide by Montanen. Ball now with thrown out. It's an interesting one. Ball now with Tobias Damacek from Germany. Bouncing ball into the centre. Timeout called by Näpäjä. They want to extend this out, so obviously to use the time in their favour, Troy.
Yeah, definitely. And I noticed in the last couple of minutes the centres for both teams taking more throws for both sides as well.
Yeah, well, certainly since Honkanen was subbed out for the Näpäjä side, that was always going to be the case because Petri Pozio, who's actually a thrower, has gone in there, and Telemaki has come onto the wing, onto the right wing with Montanen on the left. And of course, also here too with Danny Master, number 1, who was subbed out. Of course, Marcel Lehmann's gone into the centre, and he's played an absolute blinder earlier on. There's only another great game here. Wait, the ball in the hands of Näpäjä. Sends it straight down the middle. Timeout, Hansa Rostock. 1 throw. So, I'll see if we can get an idea of time remaining. Nico, do you have any idea?
What?
Time remaining? So,
31 seconds.
31 seconds? So there you go. Unfortunately, Troy, we don't have that the scoreboard's not working here. Mind you, wonderful facilities. So it's not the general. It's a new, different venue this time around, but magnificent venue. It's actually a rehabilitation venue for people with disability, and that's a very, very nice venue. If it was warmer, it would be better. I think it's about -5 or something outside at the moment. So.
In the break player, the one that's impressing me for the German side is their left winger. I think he's throwing really well.
Oh, Reno
I think he's
he's
just unlucky with some of these throws. That's all.
Yep. They're playing smart in the Pyro. Smart or silly, they could get caught out. Okay, so there's been a substitution. So Danny Master's come back in, and number 6, of course, which is Marcel Lehmann's gone out, but it's only 17 seconds, so I don't know why you'd send him out, really. Because realistically, they're going to get 1 shot. Because
do they have to have a certain amount of time for this series on court?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
I will find that out. Actually, that's an interesting question. Tide goes with a bouncing ball. This is make or break, and scored to tie it up at 10-all. And Reno Tide owns this side. He's the most experienced player, certainly at a national level. There's a cross-court ball on this occasion, off Damashek, and blocked out. I think this is going to be a tie, so it'll be a 10-all result, which will be interesting.
They don't go to extra time?
No. And that is time, so 10-all final score. 10-10, so there you go. So final score is 10-10. Now while I update Troy, I'll just leave it with you for a moment to put your thoughts across.
Sure. Sure. Interesting parts that I'm watching here is in the difference in defence styles. You can see the different defence styles of the old traditional going on one knee. Like I'll take the German side for example. The right winger, he's on the old German style, the old traditional style on one knee, where the centre and the left winger are on the, I'm not sure what you want to call sliding defence, where they're basically the bums on the ground. So, and it's similar to the other end where you got different defence styles, and they're more going into that swinging motion where on the haunches going in. So I can see three different defensive patterns there. So interesting to see that in the series. Look, I'm more of a traditional style myself when I play. I just can't understand the benefits of getting with that bum on the ground. I understand what people say about it, but to me it's a double movement. So, but each to their own.
Well, that's true. Now, just to let our listeners know, I'm going to be stopping the feed for a moment, and I'll come back with the feed because we've got around about half an hour until the next game.
Sure.
And that, so what I will do is
This is DSN TV, showcasing the ability in disability. Proudly brought to you by the PA people.